The Rosetta Stone is a granodio, right stele, discovered in 1799 that became a crucial artifact in understanding ancient Egyptian civilization. Often considered the key that unlocked Egypt's past, the Rosetta Stone contains the same text inscribed in 3 scripts: Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphic. This allowed scholars to decipher Egyptian hieroglyphs for the first time, offering insights into a civilization that had been shrouded in mystery for centuries. Its historical significance cannot be overstated, as it transformed our comprehension of ancient Egyptian culture, religion, and governance. The importance of the Rosetta Stone in the realm of archaeology and linguistics is profound. Firstly, it served as a breakthrough tool for Jean-François Champollion, who used the Greek script as a reference to decipher the hieroglyphs in the early 19th century. This achievement not only advanced the study of Egyptology, but also laid the foundation for subsequent archaeological discoveries. Furthermore, the Rosetta Stone symbolizes the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations and the rich tapestry of human history that transcends geographical boundaries. One real-world application of its significance is evident in modern Egyptology departments and museums worldwide, which rely on the initial decipherments that the Rosetta Stone enabled. Its discovery has spurred interest and investment in the preservation and study of ancient Egyptian artifacts. Another example is the Digital Humanities projects focused on preserving and disseminating knowledge of ancient languages, which often employ the Rosetta Stone's inscriptions as a starting point for educational programs and exhibitions. The Rosetta Stone's journey from obscurity to its pivotal role in understanding ancient Egypt is not without controversy. For one, debates continue over its rightful ownership. The artifact currently resides in the British Museum, but Egypt has repeatedly called for its return, viewing its removal as an act of colonial appropriation. Another challenge is the ongoing discourse regarding the interpretation of ancient texts, which is often subject to revision as new information comes to light. This introductory point about the Rosetta Stone sets the stage for deeper exploration into how it nearly remained forgotten, tying into its tumultuous history of rediscovery and significance. It influences discussions about cultural heritage, the ethics of artifact repatriation, and the dynamic nature of historical interpretation. Understanding the Rosetta Stone's significance is integral to appreciating how close we came to losing a critical piece of our shared global history, and how its eventual recognition has enriched our understanding of ancient civilizations. The discovery of the Rosetta Stone is a fascinating tale of chance, history, and the convergence of cultures, which nearly went unnoticed. The Rosetta Stone was uncovered in 1799 by a French soldier named Pierre-François Bouchard during Napoleon Bonaparte's Egyptian campaign. This slab of granodiorite was found in the small village of Rosetta, modern-day Rashid, in the Nile Delta, while Bouchard's troops were strengthening the town's defenses. The stone features the same decree inscribed in 3 scripts: Greek, Demotic, and Egyptian hieroglyphics, which ultimately provided the key to understanding ancient Egyptian language and culture. The significance of this discovery is enormous, as the Rosetta Stone became the cornerstone for deciphering Egyptian hieroglyphics, a script that had been a mystery for centuries. At the time of its finding, Egypt's ancient texts were incomprehensible, and unlocking their language meant unveiling centuries of hidden history. This breakthrough catalyzed the field of Egyptology, leading to new insights into Egyptian civilization, religion, and societal practices. One vivid illustration of its importance is seen in the work of Jean-François Champollion, who, in 1822, announced his decipherment of the Egyptian hieroglyphs, thanks to the Rosetta Stone. This accomplishment not only transformed our understanding of ancient Egypt, but also set a precedent for linguistic decipherment around the world, influencing the fields of archaeology and anthropology. Another application is in modern linguistics, where the principles used to decipher the stone set a foundation for decoding other ancient languages, enhancing our grasp of human history. However, the Rosetta Stone's discovery is not without its controversies. The stone's role as a diplomatic artifact has sparked debates over cultural ownership. Currently housed in the British Museum, Egypt has repeatedly called for its return, arguing that such artifacts belong in their country of origin. This has fueled discussions on the ethics of artifact restitution and colonial legacy. The story of its discovery also highlights the fragile nature of archaeological finds. Had the stone not been rediscovered, much of ancient Egyptian history might have remained obscured. This discovery connects to other aspects of the main topic by underscoring the serendipity that often accompanies archaeological breakthroughs and the international intrigue and scholarly pursuit that follow. The Rosetta Stone's discovery was a pivotal moment in history, opening doors to the ancient past and igniting an enduring fascination with Egypt's millennia-old culture. The content of the Rosetta Stone is pivotal in understanding its significance as a breakthrough in deciphering ancient languages. The Rosetta Stone features inscriptions in 3 distinct scripts: Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphic. This trilingual format allowed scholars the opportunity to finally unlock the mysteries of Egyptian hieroglyphics, a language that had been undeciphered for centuries. The Greek inscription, understood by scholars of the time, served as the key to translating the other 2 scripts. This discovery highlighted the multilingual nature of Egypt during the Ptolemaic era and underscored the cultural interactions that took place in ancient times. The Rosetta Stone's inscriptions are crucial for several reasons. Firstly, they paved the way for the field of Egyptology, transforming hieroglyphic inscriptions from mere art into readable texts that revealed the political, religious, and social intricacies of ancient Egypt. Secondly, the stone underscored the importance of translation and bilingual texts in understanding lost languages and cultures, marking a significant advancement in historical linguistics. 2 compelling examples highlight the significance of the Rosetta Stone's content. Jean-François Champollion, a French scholar, finally deciphered the hieroglyphics in the 1820s by relying on the Greek text as a comparative tool. This breakthrough allowed historians to access thousands of other untranslated documents, enriching our understanding of Egyptian civilization. Additionally, the Rosetta Stone has served as a model for deciphering other ancient languages and scripts, such as Linear B from the Mycenaean civilization, showing how linguistic insights can be gleaned through comparative methods. While the importance of the Rosetta Stone is widely acknowledged, some controversies surround it. Debates have emerged over the rightful ownership of the Rosetta Stone, currently housed in the British Museum, with Egypt requesting its return. This conversation reflects broader discussions about cultural heritage and the legacy of colonialism in museum collections. The content of the Rosetta Stone is integral to the narrative of how it nearly stayed lost. Understanding its inscriptions not only demystified a long-lost language, but also offered insights into ancient Egyptian culture that have informed countless studies. Its rediscovery and eventual decipherment were monumental in bridging ancient and modern worlds, illustrating the universal quest for knowledge and the importance of preserving historical artifacts for future generations. The Rosetta Stone, discovered in 1799, became the key to deciphering ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, a feat that had eluded scholars for centuries. However, the initial challenges in deciphering the Rosetta Stone were monumental and nearly prevented its ultimate breakthrough. The stone features the same text in 3 scripts: Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphic. While the Greek text was easily readable, the Demotic and hieroglyphic scripts were still a mystery to scholars. The challenge lay in understanding the purpose and structure of each script, particularly the complex symbolism of hieroglyphs, which combined alphabetic, syllabic, and ideographic elements. This created an intricate puzzle that required knowledge of multiple languages and script forms. The significance of overcoming these challenges cannot be overstated. Successfully deciphering the Rosetta Stone unlocked centuries of Egyptian culture, history, and language that had been inaccessible, enabling historians and linguists to gain deep insights into one of the world's oldest civilizations. It marked a pivotal moment in Egyptology, transforming it into a scientific discipline and inspiring future linguistic discoveries. One specific example of these challenges includes the initial misinterpretation of hieroglyphs as purely symbolic or pictorial, leading scholars down paths that bore little fruit for many years. Another example is the intense rivalry between scholars like Thomas Young and Jean-François Champollion, whose differing approaches and insights eventually contributed to the stone's successful decipherment. Young's identification of cartouches and Champollion's understanding of the alphabetic principle in hieroglyphs eventually converged to crack the code. Opinions supporting the importance of deciphering the Rosetta Stone highlight it as a testament to human curiosity and perseverance. The stone symbolizes the triumph of meticulous scholarship over seemingly insurmountable odds. Critics, however, argue that early Eurocentric approaches overlooked non-European scholars who might have contributed to this effort, reflecting a broader controversy over the ownership and interpretation of cultural heritage. The challenges of deciphering the Rosetta Stone are interconnected with broader issues of cross-cultural communication and translation that persist today. These initial struggles demonstrate the complexity of understanding a language entirely foreign to one's own, shedding light on the broader process of decoding historical texts and artifacts. In essence, the story of the Rosetta Stone serves as a potent reminder of the importance of collaboration, persistence, and open-mindedness in the quest for knowledge, qualities that continue to influence the field of archaeology and linguistics today.